Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings online Let's Play. And we have a new friend. So in the last episode, we did a quest for Radagast to go out into, what was it, the Blood Circle of Blood or whatever, Red Marshes, I don't know, and get stuff from the nests. And Baradbeam found an injured bog prowler and decided to take it under his wing. So in our roleplay lore, I guess, this is his new friend and new companion. And he's named him Mavar, which is Kenya or Shepherd. And so they're getting to know each other, and they're going to go hang out. And we're going to take on a couple of quests out here. So Osgurth is right here. Radagast is in this building here. We're going to go take on some spiders real quick just to get us to level 28. It shouldn't take too long, but we are going to finish the quests here. So that we're on level with our main quest. And we'll be able to see what Mavar can offer. So I've got all of his, like, ranged attacks kind of going. So he's doing all those. He does the Bog Guardian has a hive of bees living inside of it. These bees are willing to defend their homes. So you can send out a hive of bees. A powerful root launches through the ground at the target, spearing it. This will cause it to be more vulnerable to ranged criticals. And a thick trunk of vegetable matter explodes from the ground with a chance of stunning its target. So we've got a couple things going here. And I picked up 4 quests from people in Osgurth to take on these spiders. So we've got to collect poison sacks, just kill 10 spiders, and then there's 3 named spiders basically that we have to find in there, and destroy some egg sacs. So we're gonna go do that. Mavar completely stunned that guy. That's awesome. So we'll see. What's funny is, all my times of being a lore master, I've never actually used... Am I stuck? I'm webbed. I've never actually used the Bog Prowler. So, I'm getting used to it. And one thing I'm noticing is we might... I mean, the stun's okay, but... like, if we were to go into a group or something and we want to coordinate stuns, we might want to turn that one off. But luckily we're not doing any group stuff. And I was right, he does do enough damage that he actually pulls most of the aggro, so it turned back on us at the end there, but that's perfectly fine. Web ambusher. So we gotta be on the lookout for a spinner, a trapper, and a weaver. Mavar does some sick damage, actually. They're dead, like, before they even can get to us, so... that's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we gotta kill these egg sacs. Even though we're probably gonna hit level 28, like, very shortly before we finish these quests, I'm gonna go ahead and finish all 4 of these quests. Just 'cause. Just... A, to maybe help with our deeds as well. Getting some quests done in the Lone Lands. But also to get us a little money. And maybe even some new gear. I saw there was a hat from one of them. I didn't check it out. Oh, there's a rare? There sure is. Rare signature. That's fun. I didn't even notice him. And I tab targeted onto him. So there we got our ruby shard that we wanted to get the other day. See, it's a much better day. It's Saturday now. Friday was over. Saturday's a new day. Alright. So now we don't have to kill every spider in sight. But we do need... spinner, trapper, weaver. And if I remember right, one of them is... stealthed. We're gonna go in here and get this egg sac while we're over here. We do need one more poison sac too. And one more kill should actually get us level 28. Maybe a new skill along with that. Web ambusher. I keep thinking the ambushers are the one that I want, but they're not. You. Okay. Sure. Web hunter. Ambusher. Alright. Let's go across this bridge, maybe. See what we can find over here. I think the one patrol's right here, I believe. And if only we were a hunter and we had track beasts. Oh. What's happening? Was that Mavar who, Alright, Mavar. Mavar pulled someone. I don't know who, but he tried to run around. He got, oh, you guys. Oh, the spinner. Spinner is one that we need. Man, Mavar, you just, collected everything as you were going out there. Uh-oh. We got a Weaver on us. And the Weaver is another one that we need. Now, I don't know where you pulled this one from. Like, I think it was down here. Alright, what'd we get? Staff sweep. Sweeps the staff to strike surrounding foes. Oh. Foes. That's like, staff strike. But a AoE. Tell you what, let's, because we barely use that. Let's do a little rearranging. Move that down here. Actually, we barely use this. Can they have... They can have both of these on here. And that. Man. I don't use wind lore as much as I probably should. They can have both, right? Yeah. Use your lore skills. Okay. We're looking for the trapper. Hello, cocoon. Got anything good in here? Oh, the other thing I did was I got our artifact gathering, our scholar. I mastered the first tier of it, so now we can actually loot the tier that we're on. The thing is, we haven't mastered like the first one or journeyman, so we can't master any of the tiers until we go back. So I'm gonna have to play around with that off camera and see what we can do, because when we get higher, we're probably gonna want to have mastered tiers of our crafting. It just takes a lot, you know? Alright, if I were a web trapper, I don't think I would be up here. It's saying down over there. Uh-oh. That's a staff. Sweet. Oh, I hate that. Okay. So it's saying this way. We also need these egg sacs too. What's that? Ruin web. Okay. Egg sac. Cocoon. We missed some egg sacs somewhere. I don't... Don't know where we... Maybe down. I don't think there's any up there. Maybe we gotta go down. Okay, trapper. Oh, it's saying like right... Oh, hello? Let me go look at something out here, because maybe it's, Is it down there, or... It's an egg sack down there. Alright. Whoa! Wow. You see that? Legolas, that's how it's done. Ow. Except for that part. Where's Mavar? There you go. Okay. Uh-oh. Ambushers. This is a good chance to use the sweep. Well, it was a good chance. Okay, let's take one more. So somewhere over here should be the trapper. Well, we found him. He was our stealthy one. Mavar, I don't know if you noticed, but we actually have 2 more to kill here. Alright. Cool, so that should take care of, yep, all of our quests out here. So let's hop on Sam. Uh-oh. Can't, because Mavar's making life difficult here. He doesn't seem to traverse cliffs as well as Megli does. Getting tons of Buffy buffs from Mavar. Okay. Come back out. Hop on Sam. And we'll turn these in, and that should be pretty darn good for us to go take on Haragmar. Which is actually a cool spot. I tend to come very close to death in there, so just a heads up. It's really easy to get overwhelmed. But if we're staying on level with them, it might not be that way. Alright, these guys had the spider quest for us, so...
What do you need?
We lose critical, but I really like having the vitality.
How can I be of service?
What does the robe look like? Meh. Then this is probably the most. 292, 264, 262, 262, 349, the helm. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Finish that. And
Greetings.
finish
Would you
that.
do
Nope,
something
don't
for
want to
me?
do that one quite yet, unless we need some more. Alright, so let's put that helm on. What does it look like? Oh no. I guess if we dyed it gray. But I want to also keep this helm. We can't see it with our cloak on. But it's actually a pretty cool, like, wizard helm. Alright. So we got that done. Let's head out here to Haragmar. It's time to go. We want to kill whites, and there are whites over in that area. We'll just go through here. Make our way through the swamp. And again, we're going to try not to kill the bog prowlers, because they're disturbed by something. And even though they're a little bit dangerous, both Baradbeam and Radagast kind of are like, yeah, but they're not their fault. So if we can avoid combat, we're going to avoid combat. There's a bile spewer right here, though. Usually I don't find a whole lot of whites out in the swamp area. So I just usually head straight over there. But since he was standing there... Wow. Maybe because there's not a lot of people questing over here. This place is usually pretty full. Alright. Alright, Sam. We're gonna head over there. Bum, 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 bum. Another one. No, that's a dude. Oh, here's another one. Okay. 3 of 15. Alright. Take these guys on. Did you scream at us? So when I first started playing this game, that actually used to scare me a little bit when they screamed like that. I have to admit, I wasn't like super young. I was in college, like right out of college. So it's not like, you know, a little kid getting scared of something. I was like a full-grown adult getting scared of the scream. Wow, nice crit there. Mavar, you have a, it was a huge crit, actually. Here's where it used to get a little tricky, because these guys tend to group up, and there's a patrol. Are we lagging? Stuck? A little bit of both, looked like. Hey Mavar, I don't know if you know this, but we're over here fighting. Something's happening. Something's happening with the game. Lagged out a little bit, or I'm not even sure. I couldn't even tell you what that was. Gaunt War Singers. Those are the scary ones. Alright, we only need 2 more. So let's grab this guy walking around, and there's one up there, so. Bile Spewer. And then we'll go back and talk to Radagast and see what else he has for us. Are you gonna come down here? You're kind of cheesing us a little bit. Cannot command your companion at this time. Yeah, I realized that. Who did you hit? Myself? Alright, weird, but okay. Something's up with that area. But let's go back to Radagast. Get out of here. Although I think we have to come back here. But we're gonna get out of here for now. Talk to Radagast and see what the next plan is. Crazy drum beat in the swamp is... I never realized how intimidating it was until I wore headphones as we're coming through here. Like it's coming from over there, which is... I know what's over there, so it's... That makes it all the more... Like, just those little tiny touches are why I love this game. Uh-oh. I don't want to fight you. I just want to talk to Radagast. And then I noticed something else that was cool as I was running through here. So Radagast is in this building. And out here I was like, yeah, I never realized that his horse is out here. Radagast's horse is right there. That's awesome. Like I said, the small little touches. Little things like that. Alright, Radagast. We killed some wights for you. Hello, friend.
You have returned, I see.
Yep. The wights' destruction can only prove to help us in the time to come. Now listen, for there is much to do.
This is dire news.
The sheer number of wights in Haragmar indicates the presence of gaunt men, vile necromancers who serve the Dark Lord. In ages past, they dwelled in the witch realm of Angmar, but the White Council believed them all destroyed. Clearly, they were wrong. Only the strongest of the gaunt men, the Gaunt Lords, have the power to summon the spirits of the Shadow Realm. The war singers carry the sigil of their Gaunt Lords, search the ruins in the far east of Haragmar, defeat these creatures, and bring me their sigils. We must learn which Gaunt Lord these creatures serve. Okay. What we have is actually better than that, so... Alright. Those gaunt men that I said were scary and tough, we're about to go kill them. We're gonna go get them. So we're heading back to Haragmar. And yeah, this is one of those quests where it's like, you go to one spot, you come back, they send you back to the same spot, then you come back, and then they send you almost the same spot again. So, sometimes you have that in this game. I mean, when this came out, and I don't think they've redone... Like, World of Warcraft had a complete quest overhaul with Cataclysm. I don't think this game has had a complete quest overhaul. I think it's had some, like, quality of life ones added in here and there. And the main story quest got the ability to solo it. But, like, redoing it and taking out some of the filler stuff, I don't think that is something that they have done with the game. I could be wrong, but from what is this this one that I want? No, but it's a signature. I want Blight Collar. Weird. What's he for? We want the gaunt... The guy that was over here. Gaunt, war singer. Alright. Go over here. Yeah, you. We want you. These guys. Let's see if we can get a screeny here. Okay, are we dying? No, we're good. I think Mavar just does a lot of damage. Summon Servant, and we're gonna pull the Vile Spewer. So he does a lot of damage, but I think he also takes a fair amount of damage too, because he's not... Megli's the tank pet, right? Okay, there's one. We need to kill 4 more of those guys. Don't pull those guys. I think there's more up here, and this is where it can get a little hairy. Up towards here. And we're knocked out. I think these guys actually used to be elites too, if I remember right, from when the game first came out. Like this was not a solo quest. I remember that for sure. Okay. Any Gaunt War Singers up there? There are, so let's just head up that way. And he's surrounded by all these other ones, but we have a deed to kill them anyway, so might as well take advantage of it while we can. Just pad that number a little bit. Okay. Get you. Oh god, we pulled them all. It's okay. Let's do one of these just to be safe. Okay, now we can do this. Stun him again. Do one of these. Ow. Perfect. Okay. Two more. I do see that there is... Oh, that looks nasty up there. I do see that there is a artifact somewhere back here. Wonder if it's a place that we can get to. Hello, friend. I don't see war singers. Can we go up? Want protector. The chest there. Let's get the chest and see what's inside of it. See, and that makes up for the chest that got yoinked from us yesterday. Like I said, Saturday is a new day, man. It is a new day. So these are Gaunt protectors, so I think, I don't think we're gonna want to go over there. They're not what we need. These aren't what we need either, but I think maybe over there we might find some stuff. Let's just head over there and see what's there. Ah, we're at the very tippy top of the area. So we might wait for some respawns down there. We only need 2 more, but I just want to see what's up here. Foul Wriggler. There. And we'll get reputation and experience while we make our way. Oh, there's 3 there. File Spewer, Marksman. Not worth it. We'll go back this way, see if we can get some more. See, the war singers already respawned. Now this is not gonna be a fun time, I don't. There's that war singer. Okay. Mavar, can you make it down here? Okay, you can. It's like, as it comes leaping down, I made it! You're improving. Your parkour skills are improving. Summon someone else, huh? Ow. Nope, stop. Accidentally targeted that guy instead of the servant. Alright, one more, and he was over here. Then this quest will be Benicio. Mavar, I think it's really weird that you stay all the way back there, but I understand. Okay. We've got our sigils. Let's go back to Radagast and turn these in. Oh, man. That music picked up. Wow. Spooky. It's really spooky. Back through here. Do we have another, these we could use? Got one use of it. Might as well. Oh. Same guy that attacked us last time, I think. We'll get by him. I don't know if I like an orc. Oh, that's an even closer one. An orc being so close to camp. In fact, go ahead and take this one out and keep the people safe, you know? And you. Eyes of the Dark. Get you out of here too. You good, Mavar? Okay. See? We're helping out. Guard of the Free Peoples. What do you say? You be on your best behavior here, stranger. I'm watching you. How? You know, I just did you a favor. I don't appreciate that, by the way. Best behavior. Show you best behavior. Alright, Radagast. I don't like the company you keep, but you're an interesting fellow.
There is a gaunt lord here.
The sigils bear the mark of Ivar the Bloodhand. He is a powerful lord of the Gaunt Men and a dangerous and vile creature. It is he who is behind the corruption of the Red Swamp. Why would a creature such as Ivar travel so far from Angmar? Power, perhaps. But what drew him here? Good question.
I have a task for you.
Uh-oh, 29. The land was the site of many battles in the past. Some say the swamp takes its name from the blood of fallen men that stains the earth red, but my knowledge of the swamp's history is limited. I do know of a man named Eric, a wise man of the Eglin, though only by reputation. He is a stone speaker, a scholar who studies the stones and collects knowledge from their markings. Eric knows much of the local lore. Travel to him and ask for his help. He currently dwells south of here, beyond Talithguan, down in Harlog. He may provide us with the knowledge we seek. Ooh, I forgot about this guy. Okay, we can go down there. It's a bit of a distance, but... So we'll need to take Sam. But first, should I see if I can turn in some tasks? Broken wood spears. Okay. And large finger bones. Okay. And piles of large filth. Okay. And maybe a tough carapace. Is that 5? I lost count. Let's...
What can I do for you?
1,
How can I be of service?
2,
What can I do for you?
3. Did we get rep up? We did. Okay. A friend, we got some points. Nation change. Where do we turn in, Oh, Hannah the Yun. Okay. So that's 4. So what else do we have one more of? Large filth again. Okay. Large filth.
Greetings.
Got it. And then Hannah's up here. So I'm just doing this because we're not going to be near a shop again for just a little bit.
I'm sure.
There we go. Got task limit reached, and we completed 10 tasks. Great, and then we can sell the rest. Let's sell
Tell
to
me I help you.
Oh, we also got that gold piece, so sold. Oh, we have a recipe we can learn. A couple of them, actually. I wanted to keep that hat. In fact, we'll lock it so we make sure we don't sell it. Okay. We're good. Let's learn. What do we have? We have Greater Linstad Draught. Removes 1 disease, but that's whatever. We've got Violet Dye as well. The other 3 are already known, so we're just gonna hoard them since they're one-time recipes. Alright, let's go. Let's go find Eric the Stone Speaker. And I know where he is, but they said he's to the south. Uh-oh, orc's coming up. And that music really, really picked up. Okay. That is... Up here is a quest hub, so if you are playing along or playing for the first time or get into this zone, there's some people up here. Not people, trolls. They're the trolls that fled Rivendell. At some point, they will have quests for you. Not yet, apparently. We have to unlock them, maybe? But Eric is going to be through here. Now, how do we get down without busting our leg? Down here. Actually, those might not be the trolls that fled Rivendell. These might be the trolls over here that fled Rivendell. Because Earthkin aren't trolls, are they? I don't know. I don't know that well enough. I don't know what Earthkin actually are. Alright, so we're down here in a different part of the swamp. Jump, Sam. I don't think that's deep though. It's just scary. You can't really see the bottom of the water. And there are gonna be a swan. What's this? Is this for a quest? I've never seen that before. Did they add something new, like a quest to go make that your pet or something? I would assume that. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. I'll have to look that up and see if that's something we want to give a go. New deed, the Grimfens. Alright, here's Eric and a friendly white.
How can I be of service?
I know much about these lands, yes. Do you know from whence my knowledge stems? The dead hold secrets. Great secrets, terrible secrets. Secrets they clutch to their chests like fire on a winter's day. Memories keep their hearts warm, you see. No, perhaps you do not see. But you shall. Oh yes, I believe you shall.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Creepy. You can learn many things from the dead, but there is one troublesome shade called Emmeline that resists all attempts at communication. Perhaps you may succeed where I have not. Emmeline is difficult. He is bound by pride and deems the living beneath contempt. If you can prove yourself to him, this might grant you enough status in his eyes that he will lend you aid. Beware when you speak to him. He will try and win your trust with pleasant words, then send you off to your doom. You will find him at the ruins of Osthire. I think he's like right over here. Yep. Emmeline. Thou drawest breath, and yet thou dost wish to speak with me. Thou art not like the man Eric. He is stone-wise, and knows the secrets of this land. But even he I despise for his warm flesh and bright-eyed stare. Wisdom will be thine if thou art proven worthy. Dost thou dare to face my warriors? If thou art the victor, then I shall help thee upon thy quest. Fail, and thou shalt not see the light of another day. Defeat Emmeline's men. Whoa, wait, I didn't agree to nothing like this. Alright, Mabar. These guys don't. Get out here. He's hiding. Come out from that. This is why I hate necker breakers and these guys. The ones that just flee and you can't hit them, like they could become invulnerable. Thou art alive still to draw breath, though ragged and coarse it may be. Rest thyself and hearken unto me. Terrible deeds I have done in the name of the kings of old. While evil corrupted this land, my men and I stood by and did nothing, ignoring our charge. Now the Red Maid serves Angmar, something we swore to prevent. Ironwain Benadar cursed us to live as half dead. Such was our failure. Dost thou understand? I will help thee in order to break my curse, but thou must do more to secure my aid. Okay. Level 30. This land was corrupted by the war, which raged here. Blood, much blood, spilled into the springs of the lady, until all became red, and the springs became a swamp. The lady, whose name is not remembered, became the Red Maid, a creature lost and corrupt. Ivar the Blood Hand came not long ago and awakened her again and claimed power over her. Now Ivar is a greater threat than ever he was. Thou must strike against him to restore the balance betwixt man and nature. Until the Red Maid be redeemed or destroyed, my brethren and I are doomed to this wretched state. The west is where thou must travel to destroy the White Lord Broodha and his soldiers. They serve the Blood Hand and must be destroyed. Okay, that is level 30. We are 2 levels behind now, suddenly. So we're gonna pick up, yeah, you know what? We can pick up bounties, and he has a quest, and he has a quest. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up all these quests, and then when we come back in the next episode, we will do those quests and try to get to level 30. And if we don't quite get to level 30, maybe we'll try some... Oh my god, look at his face. Maybe we'll try some, what are they called? Skirmishes. To get us to level 30. We'll try our first skirmish. But for now, you guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. So I want to thank you so much for all your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.